and welcome to today's episode of Indulge Videos. Today we are doing something very different, and as you can see, we have a lot of good food in front of me. I wish I could, actually transfer this aroma that's wafting all around me, but unfortunately I can't. But for that, you will have to come and meet this amazing lady who's behind this entire food menu we have today. We are going to be chatting with food entrepreneur and the owner of Ambrosia. From fork and knife to Ambrosia, which is now a gourmet vegetarian cloud kitchen in Calcutta, we are going to talk to Pallavi about how this transition happened and what is on offer. So let's begin what's on our plate today. Hi Pallavi.
Hi.
And welcome to Indulge.
Thank you so much.
So I was reading about your very interesting journey from fork and knife to Ambrosia.
Yeah.
Tell us about the transition.
So fork and knife happened during COVID in 2020, April, and it's actually going to be 5 years soon. And that was when I just started cooking from home for my family. And I was just posting on Instagram, and suddenly I saw this burst of people joining my Instagram, and it suddenly, like overnight, became really famous. And I started catering from home. But it was very difficult because in your home kitchen, you can't really, it was very limited to like just 15-20 people, and it was very difficult. So then last year I took the plunge and I opened a cloud kitchen in my husband's office. He was very generous to give me the whole terrace, and I got proper chefs now, and we started Ambrosia, and I co-partnered with a friend, and since then it's just been busy and it's been great.
Right. One very special thing about Ambrosia is it's vegetarian.
Yes.
Do you think that the amount of choices that this preference has, people are not quite aware of it in the society? And if you can let me know about what kind of choices one would have.
Yeah, sure. So vegetarian food is vast. Like people actually think it's basically Indian food, but we do Asian, we do Korean, Japanese, we do Mexican, Italian, Lebanese, like everything. And every cuisine, we have like almost 20 dishes. So if you see the menu of Ambrosia, you'll be shocked. It's got so much food. And people think only non-vegetarian have like a really vast menu, but it's not that. Ambrosia, and especially non-vegetarians, also have loved our food, and they are like, it's literally at par with non-vegetarian. So it's not that vegetarian food doesn't have options. There's huge amount of options.
Right. Veganism today is also emerging as a third parallel.
Yeah.
Or if I take the liberty to say it has already emerged
Yes.
as a third parallel. Do you also cater to the community?
Yeah, so I myself believe in veganism. Like I don't touch dairy. So a lot of our food is vegan. We use a lot of oats. We don't use milk. We use almond milk. We use oats milk. And lots of dishes are made for vegan people. Like we do something like a buckwheat crepe with a butta on top, So they're very delicious, healthy, plus vegan. So we cater to people who are gluten-free, who are vegan, who are dairy-free. So for all of those kind of people.
Right. As you said that, your original endeavor started from your home kitchen.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you were the primary person choosing the ingredients, the source of ingredients and all of that. So what kind of ingredients, local, fresh, imported, what kind of ingredients do you use?
So I personally, in my everyday cooking, I personally prefer using simple ingredients but making something fancy out of it, because it is not possible to every day go and buy something gourmet. So if you see my reels also on fork and knife, it's all simple kitchen ingredients which you'll have in everybody's home. There's once in a while I'm using a shiitake mushroom or a Peruvian asparagus, but not every day because it's not practical. So I feel use simple ingredients but make the best dishes. Like here also, if you see, it's everything made with very simple stuff. It's not something which is very, very gourmet.
Right. Fork and knife is almost going to complete 5 years.
Yeah.
Ambrosia 1 year.
Yes.
And both the endeavors have been in their own journey very successful.
Yeah.
So, but tell me something about the challenges that nobody has seen.
So the challenges when it comes to a cloud kitchen is crazy, because there are at least 30-40 cloud kitchens in the city and vegetarian. So every single day we kind of have to try something new. We can't just have one basic menu and sit on it. Like literally every week I try a new dish. So that's a really huge challenge. And obviously tapping the right market. So, putting up a lot of stuff on Instagram and then doing a lot of pop-ups, because we need new clients coming in every single day. So that's a really huge challenge. And I want to do something which is different from other people. So that is what I need to do, like something different. So what one brand is doing and what the other is doing, why am I different? Because this is my speciality. So that is the challenge where I have to keep becoming better.
Right. And in fact, you have actually also answered my next question, which was about the novelty that you bring in the menu.
Yeah.
And but as you said that every week you are looking to do something
Absolutely.
different. How much of research goes behind what you present?
So, like, I am a foodie. I go out a lot. I travel. So, whenever I see some beautiful food, the first thing I do, I click a picture. And I love interacting with chefs. So, I just ask them, how have you created this? And then, obviously, I create my own dish. But I take inspiration. I won't say I copy anybody's food, but I take inspiration. And that is very important. Like, when I see something on TV, I see the whole recipe, and even on Instagram or Facebook, lots of recipes keep coming up. So I keep trying new things, and then whatever is the best, I kind of create in Ambrosia. Because it's very, very important to kind of keep researching. Otherwise, where are we going to get ideas from?
Absolutely.
You're stuck beyond a point.
Right.
Yeah.
And while we were discussing, we're talking about clicking and posting photos on Instagram, or interacting with people on Instagram.
Yeah.
So how much has social media helped you on your journey?
My whole journey has been social media. Like, for me, Instagram is my king. So Fork and Knife was all about Instagram, and Ambrosia got a big help because of Fork and Knife, because I already had an established page. So it really helped me. And even today, Ambrosia has already 1,800 followers in just 1 year. And that's already obviously a big thank you to Fork and Knife for that, and the followers that I have. And because of my consistency at Ambrosia also, because I post every single day, like there's like these 5 to 10 stories. So that's the best way to reach out to the audience.
Right. Now we'll focus on this very beautiful menu that's been put in front of us. I believe this is your Holi menu.
Yeah, so we have a huge Holi menu, but these are just a few things that's there in our Holi menu.
Right. So can you please explain what do we have in front of us?
So here we have the tamale, which is a Mexican dish. It's made with corn, it's steamed, and it's super healthy. And it's topped with salsa, guacamole, and sour cream. It's a beautiful dish, super healthy and delicious, bursting with flavors. And here we have our nachos, which is made with fresh corn. And this is one of our best sellers at Ambrosia. People go crazy eating these nachos. It's
so you make them from scratch?
Yes. And it's made with fresh corn. It's not made with just, flour or something. Mm. So it's got a great flavor, and it's super, super crunchy. Right. And you can even keep it in your house for 10 days. It won't spoil. So if you one person buys a big batch, even after the party, they can use it later.
Right.
And these are a new dish we've got at Ambrosia. These are Gondoraj flavored momos. And we just give it like a alio olio tossing, and we serve it. And it is super, super delicious. And that's
Gondoraj, which is more Indian with an Italian fusion.
Yeah. So it's actually Asian. The dim sum is Asian. The tossing is Italian. Right. And Gondoraj is an Indian flavor. So it's a three-way fusion. Yeah. So it's a great dish. And that's the Turkish pizza. So it's got a very flaky pastry, and we top it with some spicy mayo and pesto with lots of bell peppers. That's again a very nice dish, and it goes really well in parties. So these are a few dishes that we have for Holi, and lots of more things with Indian fusion mixed.
Right, which is available on your social media.
Yeah, it's all there.
Right. And lastly, before we end this conversation and we dig into the food, what is your vision with Ambrosia?
So I have a huge vision, and I keep manifesting every day. So this is just one cloud kitchen that I have. I want to travel the country. I want to do pop-ups all over the country. And eventually, if God helps, I'll have a restaurant someday. So that's my ultimate goal.
Right. Thank you so much, Pallavi, for joining us for this episode of Indulge Videos. And for more such interesting content, please follow Indulge YouTube. Thank you.
Thank you.